William Lajunas, thank you. For running it down in LA. Dana, joining us for more on. This is former Border Patrol, Chief Rodney Scott. We can't get over what's happening at the border and the pictures we see, and oftentimes you'll hear us say it's not sustainable and not possible. It has been going on for so long. The Border Patrol must be at its wits' end. Thank you for having me on. Again, the morale of the agents is horrible. I spent the day in Nogales. We have a short memory. President Biden campaigned and ran for president on a platform that he was going to tear down border security, and they have just done exactly what they promised. People also forget sometimes I was in the Biden administration for 7 months. I participated in conversations with these people. Tom Homan and Bill don't want to detain people. This is not a problem for them, except for the optics. The optics are getting so bad. The only reason they're doing the negotiations at the national level. But you hit on something. The reason in negotiations aren't going anywhere in the Senate is because the Republicans know H.R. 2 has it in there without ending catch and release, either through remain in Mexico or some form of detention. This goes on forever. Depends on what you call sustainable. To the Democrats, this is fine. For the country, this is devastating. Bill, Democratic Senator Mark Warner from Virginia says the negotiations have finally gotten serious. I don't know if they get anything done. They might want to pull somebody in from the House to get on the negotiations if they want to move it forward. Meanwhile, you have Greg Abbott, and Texas sent his first charter flight to Chicago. 120 on board. Here is Alderman Raymond Lopez in Chicago talking about that very issue. My mayor is blaming everyone, except the person who needs to get the blame, President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for not calling out Secretary Mayorkas for letting asylum seekers come to this country under false pretense and giving them court cases 10 years from now. Outrageous that common sense is nowhere to be found in the Democratic Party anymore when it comes to this issue. Bill, we're not getting anywhere on this. It's just this drumbeat day after day. It has only gotten worse in the month of December. What do you think would change the president's mind? Honestly, I don't think anything will change the president's mind. This is like the border wall when he shut down the border wall. And again, I was still a chief at the time. There were conversations behind the scenes. How little could the administration do on construction without violating the Empowerment Act when the courts ordered the administration to start remain? In Mexico, there were discussions behind the scenes of how little can we do and revamp it so it doesn't work. This administration campaign on this is their core belief system. The only thing that will change this, I think, is November 2024. Americans need to wake up. I don't care who the candidate is. They need to vote for a candidate that supports national security, which is border security, which is your individual public safety. Bill, if that's the case, it's 2 million more because it's where it is now. This could be fixed today. We don't need policy discussions at the national level. This was the policy that Biden put in place. Biden could fix it today by signing a document to put remain in Mexico back in place. 80% of this would be over with. Everything is semantics and show. And why I believe the only thing that will change is a